Hi there, it's Angel from Dark Nebula. This video I'm going to show you the brand new user music system. So if you've used the playlist system in the past, which would have just been called user playlists, this is the evolution for that. But because of the system expanding to handle different audio types, different audio sources as well, it doesn't make sense to call it user playlists anymore. So it's now user music, and that's going to make more and more sense in the next few weeks, as you see the expanding capabilities. So I'm going to show you how to use the user music system that ships with VMX 2.3 release, which just came out on 21st of May. I will also be using something else in 2.3 which will be available to you all in June, which is music that was sourced from YouTube. So I have that in my user music. Now you're not going to be able to use that just yet, but you will be able to in a few weeks. So just to get you ready to be able to use that. Now I'm not going to show you how to pull the music from YouTube in this video. That's going to come in a separate video when that feature is released. But in terms of being able to handle it and how it looks, we'll see that in this video, and I'll show you it in action. So in the past, you've used the standard Windows music folder, which is the default place for your playlists, and now you're using music. That can be changed, and again, that how to configure your own location is in a different video, a different article in the knowledge base, so have a look at that if that's important to you. So in the user music section, which is in the Windows default music folder, we now have a brand new folder which is called VMX Playlists and Tracks. Now you see the old folder there, so I've still got my old folder here, VMX Playlists from VMX 2.2. So with VMX 2.3 Pulsar, you have a new folder created for you called VMX Playlists and Tracks. So we'll just go into there. I've downloaded some audio for it and put some of my collection on there. So I've got playlists there. I've got 3 playlists. I've got a straight audio file, so a WAV format, and I've got a audio from a video that's pulled from YouTube, which has been converted to WAV for us, and it's marked for use automatically for the system. So I've got a YouTube audio capture there, I've got a audio WAV file, and I've got some playlists. This system can now handle audio ripped from video from Facebook, Vimeo, Library, Odyssey, YouTube, and 1 or 2 others as well. So it's very, very powerful. So I'm going to show you just how that looks and how to use them, because this has changed, and I know that's probably going to confuse some people if they've not looked at the tutorial. So list all user music.
Listing all user music.
So I call for listing all user music, which does what it suggests. Now you can still use the word playlists in that. For legacy reasons, I've left that as a response, but that will fade out in the end. So it's better to get used to thinking it as user music, because that does make more sense. Playlists will phase out eventually. So you see here I've got a numeric list, which is like the old system. So although this is a completely new system, I've made it look as much like the old system as possible, just to make it comfortable for long time users. So you see here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I've got some audio next to it. Now no matter what the source, they will all look the same, just like they used to. but you'll see here that they have different color codes next to them. So if you see yellow preceding the number, then yellow indicates that it's a playlist. So if you just want to glance very quickly and see what it is, you think yellow, oh, it's a playlist. Now it does actually say what type it is, so you have the file name and file location as usual, but after it says type and playlist file, so it also tells you. Next you see a orange color code, and that's telling us that it's an audio file, and it says here type audio file. Then we have this thing here, which is a pink color code, and that means that the source has come from YouTube, Vimeo library, etc., etc. So it means it's been assigned from a video from social media. So we have 3 different types there. Now I'm using a WAV file for audio, but it does take the OGG, MP3, MP4, FLAC, quite a few different types of audio. Another new thing as well, is a really, really cool little feature, and this does hint at the power of the change of the system and what it can do versus the old one. It's detected on 2 of my playlists that I have them assigned to in-game events. So this isn't the in-game event system, this is all to handle your source audio. So if you think of this system as the source of all your audio, and you can play it, change it, remove things. Think of it as management of your source audio, and think of the events system as a destination system. So this is the source and that's the destination. They're 2 different systems that can work together. If you think of it that way, that's a good way of thinking of how this works if you're new to this. So you'll see on 2 of my playlists that it has a reminder. So we've got in brackets here a reminder. You have this playlist assigned to SRV Combat Game Event. So that's just, it's not essential to know that, but it's handy if you're adding new music in and you want to take a look at what music you've got in your source pool, and it just gives you a helpful little reminder. Just say, oh, by the way, you've got this assigned to something in events. So maybe that you want to go through your music collection and delete it. This will serve as a reminder, as a consequence, that if you do delete that, then that's no longer going to be assigned to an event, so you're going to have something assigned that no longer exists. So it's just a reminder that there will be a repercussion to that. And also, even if you don't want to delete things, it's just handy to know, that that's assigned to something. Now I have on playlist number 3, I've got a reminder there. You have this playlist assigned to Taxi Game Event, so that's handy, and the others are not assigned to any in-game event. So that's how it processes your audio, that's how it displays the feedback to you, show you what's going on. Now you can play all of this as if it was just like playlists of the past. I'll show you the new commands. So we've got, if you have a look down the list here, I've already got open, you see VMX User Music V2 in the profile list. So there's a few commands here. Now things have also changed on the play side as well. So if I wanted to play what's inside one of these slots, so this numbered list, think they're slots basically, because they can be different types of audio. So if I want to play one of these different types, they'll play in the same sort of way. So as the command shows here, if I want to play number 1, which is a playlist, music slot 1.
Playing your playlist.
And then we get the playlist details, a lot of information. Stop music.
Stopping music.
Okay, so that was a playlist. Then in slot 4, I've got an audio file, so music slot 4.
Playing your playlist.
And that will voiceover needs updating. So it is just as if it was all playlists. So it shows you details of the track. Obviously there's only one track this time. Each time you use one of these types of audios, it refreshes the list, so it keeps on showing you what's in each slot there, so it doesn't disappear off the screen. So this is an audio file, so this is coming from a WAV file now. Music slot 5.
Playing your playlist.
And now this is coming from the YouTube file. It's just something I ripped off for YouTube. That gives us information as well there. A pleasant little short piece there. So I thought that would be ideal for the video. So yeah, the YouTube download system is about to come in June. Possibly by the time you see this, it's probably already there. But if you've just downloaded the latest VMX early on, then it's not going to be there just yet. But this is how you would use that. So it all just works in the same way. So all the hard work and heavy lifting is done in the background to present this to you just in a unified manner. So it just always seems the same to you. So you don't have to worry about any of it really. So it's incredibly powerful. And then you got the way that it integrates and talks to the event system as well. So there's a lot going on here. It's a massive change, and this is incredibly powerful, and it's just going to keep on evolving as well. So I hope this helps you use that and get the most out of it. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for your time, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.